Am I the astronaut for telling my sister it's not my fault she could never go to her dream school? The family dynamic is messy and complicated, so if there's any confusion, let me know. I'm the oldest out of my 4 siblings. Me, 43 male. Julia, 40 female. Kinsey, 27 female. Katie, 23 female. Julia does not play a part in any of this. She disowned the family, and yeah. Our dad ran out on us, and mom was busted for possession, among other crimes, when Katie and Kinsey were still very young, so they ended up in the custody of my grandma. If you ask them, they survived World War II, when it wasn't that bad. Our grandma was overly protective and tired of having to take care of kids again. But nothing extreme. Her health rapidly declined in their early teen years. I was out of state, so I wasn't a physical caregiver. I was power of attorney, so I was a financial caregiver while they took care of the physical needs. Katie was going to drop out of high school. She barely graduated. This is important for the future. Once she graduated, her and Kinsey came to me. They said they wanted to put grandma in a home so Kinsey could take a manager position. And Katie wanted to go out of town, go to our state capital, take classes at a community college, and transfer to their selective university. She said a teacher who knew her situation believed she had potential to get there and become something great. They said it wasn't possible when cared for grandma. I told them no. They've resented me since. Katie went to a community college in our town and flunked out right away. After grandma died, she went back and has been doing all right. She fell into a depression after her boyfriend cheated on her. She was talking about it to Kinsey and myself and said the thing that hurt was the person he cheated with was beautiful, talented, and then she said his affair partner actually goes to her dream school. She said this girl was everything she should have had in life. Well, rounded high school experience, parents to support her, a great education, and now this girl had truly taken everything from her. Then she mentioned she should have been at that school, but she was wiping the ass of someone who called her every name in the book for 2 more years longer than they should have. This isn't the first time she's been tipsy and made a passive-aggressive comment, so I told her, Katie, I'm not the reason you couldn't get into your dream school. You failed out right away from community college, and you would have done the same thing there. You weren't ready and can't accept that. Kinsey told me I was an ass who didn't understand burnout. Am I the astronaut? Before reading this update, I feel like we should chat about this for a second. I also feel like I have to go back and recap the story here.
Yeah, so Katie and Kinsey asked if the older brother could help them put grandma into a home so that Katie and Kinsey, who were just graduating high school or in high school, could go do college, do stuff like their own stuff because they're 17, 18 years old. Brother said no, even though he had the funds to do so. So yes, you're the f***ing asshole.
So he said, I was power of attorney, so I was a financial caregiver while they took care of the physical needs. He was out of state and couldn't be the physical caregiver.
But he said he had the means to do it. He just said no, that he didn't want her in a home, but yet he wasn't willing to physically contribute to anything and just put it on 2 girls that had just graduated high school. You're the f***ing asshole, dude.
I don't know.
You are 100. This should not fall on 2 girls who, this is a lot to put on 2 young children.
How can you force them to do this, right? Mm-hmm. How can you force them to do a thing they don't want to do? How would you be able to do that? What power does he have over them?
I mean, I guess financial, if he was helping financially.
He was a financial caregiver to grandma.
But they were living with grandma.
And I know they were living with grandma, but she wanted to go to school.
Yeah.
What would prevent her from just going to the college she wanted to go to?
I mean, because there would be no one there to care for her.
I know, but if she did that, then it would be on him because he's power of attorney. He'd have to arrange someone else to be there. She'd make it his problem. But writing a check every month and being a 24/7 caregiver are 2 very different things.
100%. And it seems to me like they were, submissive for a reason because they didn't go against what he wanted. And even now, she only feels comfortable speaking about this, he said, when she's been tipsy. So it's not something that she would normally say. So to me, it seems like he was an authoritative figure in her life and he abused that title, in my opinion. It's giving, you can't just throw money at situations and make them better.
Right. It just doesn't.
Money can make life easier, but it doesn't make it better.
Update, guys. It seems I need to redirect you all. The question is not, am I the ass for having them care for grandma? It's not taking blame for Katie chasing a crazy dream and going to her dream school. He's like, don't pay any attention to that. That's not the question. I don't want you to focus.
You're even more of an asshole for your update.
I only want you to answer this one specific question. Not the obvious elephant in the room question.
You're the asshole for all of it. All of it. Every single thing.
He was trying to control the commenters too, Dark Lord of all, yeah.
He's you embody the word douche canoe. I'm not even really sure what that means, but you are that it.